Hello, my name is Alex Sabler, and I am part of Group 1, which chose the virtue of sincerity. I would define sincerity, let me take a look at my notes, as showing the presence of empathy and understanding, along with an ability to relate to your actions and lifestyle. So, when being sincere, you almost understand how the other person is feeling, or at least respect their feeling, to a point where you can converse with them in a way that is not offensive or tactless. And that is a great and effective quality to have and to use throughout your lifestyle. And this quality can greatly improve friendships and relationships with co-workers, makes you a better person to work with and a better person overall, which is probably why Franklin chose it as one of his virtues. For the literary example of sincerity, I chose the book Aragon by Christopher Paolini, about a boy named Aragon who, almost coming of age to be a man, finds a dragon egg in a forest, dragon hatches, becomes a dragon rider. Fantasy novel, long story short, he's not very experienced. And there are many other people that the dragon could have chosen that could have done this job a lot better. Fight the evil king, join the rebel alliance, a whole bunch of things. But he maintains this sincerity and this aura of knowledge and respect by acknowledging everyone else's thoughts and feelings. He's not closed-minded, he's not abrupt or offensive. He's respectful and open to ideas and suggestions. And that is one of the core implementations of sincerity that I found in literature. And the author, Christopher Paolini, actually does a fantastic job developing characters in his books and uses many different virtues and qualities, mixes them and matches them up to create a perfect storyline. So I highly recommend the books called The Inheritance Cycle. There's 4 of them. And so that's why I chose them for this short video. And then lastly, the anecdote part of the video. In my life, I attempt to be sincere in almost every part of my life, if not every day, all day, by respecting and acknowledging the ideas and feelings of my friends, respecting and acknowledging my teachers and what they say and what they teach, my parents at home, anyone I encounter in public. It goes a lot beyond please and thank yous, which are the obvious. It's almost a pause in your thoughts and your response where you can formulate an argument or an answer that is acceptable to anyone, and you come across as a lot more refined and wise if you can be sincere in all your dealings. And one funny story, I had some friends over, we were watching a movie, and we all have different opinions about this movie, and then one of them just says, well, I think that idea is dumb because this, and one of them is really offended by what the other one said. They're like, well, I think this. And both of their points were really ridiculous, in my opinion. And I chose to first abstain from choosing a side, but I was sincere in how I respected their points of view. I didn't call them idiots for believing in what they said about the movie. I still think I'm right, but I don't even remember what it was, but it was something where they thought this one character should have done something and they didn't, and it was ridiculous. But yeah, so I attempted to have sincerity in how I dealt with my friends, and I say it kind of works most of the time. And then I have one more point here. Let me check. Ah, yes. When you maintain sincerity, even when other people don't, you come across as more respectful. People look up to you and like, wow, that person handles these situations very well. because they're prepared for the situations, because they have all these virtues and qualities that they've built into their lifestyle. They don't randomly burst out and say something explicit in a conversation or an argument. They're more reserved when need be. Sometimes they can be loud and assertive, but sincerity is a way to know when to pick your battles and choose what moments you advertise your personalities and your qualities while respecting the choices of the people as they do so. Thank you for watching.
Created using Powtoon. Created using Powtoon.
Hey, you're looking kind of funky today, Bob.
Now that's pretty mean, Sally.
Oh, I was just trying to practice Ben Franklin's virtue, sincerity.
That's not how it works, Sally. Sincerity means showing some type of trust in one another. Thinking of others' feelings as well as your own. Doing what is best.
Oh, could you explain that a little further?
Well, in the Hunger Games, Peter is extremely sincere. He helped Katniss out when they were younger by giving her loaves of bread, and he comforted her throughout the games.
Okay, but how do you apply that to your everyday life?
Well, I use sincerity almost every day at work. When I have to deal with rude costumers, I have to keep a smile on my face and find a solution that pleases everyone.
All right, I think I got it, Bob. Thanks for your help.
wrong, little Johnny? What's wrong?
I'm cold.
Take my jacket.
Thank you, kind sir.
You know what it means to be sincere, little Johnny?
I do not.
It's about being humble to fellow man and respecting others' feelings before your own. And a literary example that they break sincerity is when Lord Ramsay is telling Reek, the former Theon Greyjoy, that he will be nothing but Reek. He will be his dog, and he is nothing more than Reek. I use sincerity a lot in my life for work when people have questions and problems that came up, and I try to do what I can to solve those problems.
So you think you'll be okay? I think so.